What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saber Finder 4 coming at you guys with a double feature of matches, but instead of the Ancient Raikou or Raging Bolt, we're using the future archetype of cards today, the new cards from Temporal Forces. That small Miraidon, man, just makes things so broken, and the Cabalion like robot thing, just 20 to everybody. It's just they doing it on purpose. When they want to make cards broken, they have no qualms in doing so. I mean, think about that Miraidon just hitting for 40 for 1, grabbing 2 energies, and then you got other Pokemon that just do 20 for 1, and it's ridiculous. But anyway, testing the waters with this deck in this double feature of matches, and I'll post more. Of course, I'll show you guys the deck profile eventually. But this is a pretty simple deck, I want to say. You have a bunch of different options of using it, but to me, it just seems more effective to go turbo, take advantage of all the damage you can do. There's sort of capsule tool as well, boosting your damage. It just speaks for itself. Just pressure your opponent quickly, get energies, just keep going. If things go right, you should win. Alrighty, so get the... I'll discard the bitch and get the energy. Pass the turn. So that is a Relicanth over there my opponent has opened with. I'm not quite sure what he's going to try and do, but we already have 2 of the Cabalions down. I don't even remember what the hell the name is. Is it Iron something, Cyber something, whatever. It's basically the Cyborg Cabalion, and it's going to go for a Boss's Orders, picking on my 2 retreat support Pokemon there, Cabalion. But I get the right top deck, and you'll see that this might happen, but because we max out the future capsule thing, retreating shouldn't be too much of a problem in this deck. I also got the A-Spec Catcher too, which it's basically Guzma, so that's a switching outlet as well. I did try out the Mega Energy Patch for the future archetype, and yeah, it is broken. It's amazing, but I find that we don't really need that much energy acceleration most of the time, unless we really do things wrong. It's more of an overkill card, and I'd rather have a pooling card using at the right time in addition to Boss's Orders. So easy kill, 100 damage for just 1 energy while I'm getting energies on other Pokemon. When Iron Hands gets ready, you know, you get multiple prizes with that guy. Just adds more into the turbo pressure this deck can give. So he's using regular Pokemon. This seems to be like a slow deck, some kind of Incineroar, probably the new one. He evolved the Litten, plays another one down. Cute little cat cards, but he's just going to be too slow to compete with me, I want to say. I mean, he evolved into the stage 1. That thing is also gonna get killed in 1 shot while I'm still getting energies. He's going for another counter catcher play, trying to get me stuck. Quite annoying. And I am supporterless, that is the problem. So he can buy some time now. Crap. I need another switching outlet, just so we can move out of the way. I mean, if I switch onto the Iron Hands and go for Amp You very much, it's just game over. Losing his main Pokemon, getting 2 prizes on top of that, just too much of a lead. Okay, let's find out if you're still going to be in the game come next turn. And I get the Arven, exactly what I need to see, so yeah, it's over. I'm gonna get, well, going to get the trekking shoes because I want to try and draw into a supporter. Boss's Orders, you know what, I'll keep you, even though it's not a draw card, but go into Iron Hands, attach the 4th energy. I mean, this is game over if I've ever seen one. This guy gets boosted by the Cabalion too, just so easy to get 1-hit KOs on any regular Pokemon, even stage 2s. You know, I just have 3 of those dudes down, I'm at 180, and yeah, it's ridiculous, man. this guy is still, I'm still gonna stand by. He's not as bad as RC Steel Pocket GX, but with the support he has, he's getting worse. And it's the fact that all the other non-rulebox Pokemon have low HP. So we get that KO. I'm at 3. He's still at 6. He's still trying to set up. I mean, it hasn't been that many turns, but it's just because I started going ham from the beginning. That's what this deck can do. Put pressure and still get energies on top of that. You know, it just, these other decks, like these non-meta decks, can't really compete. It's just too much. So he's retreating onto another decoy, but I'm gonna kill this thing, man. Without you very much, I'm getting 2 prizes. I'm gonna be down to 1 prize. You haven't taken anything. Just what do you think is gonna happen? I mean, you think you can win? Doubtful. So 180 damage. Get another prize. I got the boss's orders in hand, so it's just game over no matter what. There's nothing this guy could do. He could, you know, to try and slow me down, but I just have a cushion for days, basically, because of the lead I have, until I just see what I need. Our deck is thinned out enough, too. So he gets the rare candy. It looks like he's finally gonna evolve into the stage 2 Incineroar. This card isn't too bad, but he just got it out too slow. Artisan. Technical machine. I mean, whatever you do, even if you draw stuff with the barrel now, it's too late. And yeah, he's gonna be able to get 1 KO with the Blaze Blast, just 240. And I can just finish him off. Easy peasy. All we gotta do is promote the Miraidon, attach the Psychic, go for a boss's orders. Simple stuff. I mean, I can even get like the 4th Cobalion. Iron Dude EX. Anyway, so pick on the little cat, Litten, go for the KO, and that's the first match. Just way too easy, but yeah, decks, these types of decks, our deck would be good against. There's other decks that you might struggle. You're gonna have a really fast start, but then mid to late game, you sort of don't have anything special anymore. You're just a beatdown deck, and then other decks might capitalize on that. But because you're gonna have such an explosive start, it sort of balances out. Okay, on to match number 2. Let's see what we got this time. And of course, in this deck, I always want to play second, because you get to attack, get energies, use supporters, you get all the benefits. We want to attack immediately. And I mean, what's the point in me playing first, attaching 1 energy, when if I play second, I do damage and I attach 2 energies from the deck? We don't have any Pokemon to evolve into as well. It's all basics in this deck. So it just makes sense in my eyes. I always want to play second. Okay. Now open up with double of the Cobalion. And it's not your ideal opener, of course, because it doesn't do anything. This is your guy that's going to give you the bonus damage. This motherfucker taking forever. Hurry up and set up your crap. But because you run 4, of course, in this deck, or at least I do, it's likely you're going to open with this. Best opener is Miraidon, of course. We max that out too. But, you know, between all of my switching outlets and all of the draw cards I got, like I run a lot of draw supporters, of course. I run the trekking shoes. I run even pickaxes too. I'm trying to think, there's no way we're not going to see a tool and just find a way to switch most of the time. Arvin can get me that instantly too. Okay. So running Ultra Ball, throughout this I completely forgot that these guys have their own, like, own like double searcher card with this 1 discard, which is obviously a lot better than Ultra Ball. There's no point running Ultra Ball when you got that. And I'll be changing that after these matches. I'll be tweaking the deck. But I did have Ultra Balls for a little bit. I forgot about that card. But anyway, this guy opened up with just a Mew and just left it over there. Fine, I guess. I couldn't find a way to switch, unfortunately, but I think by next turn I will be able to. I still put the energy on the Miraidon. And this guy's playing down routes. Is this going to be a Gardevoir deck? No, it's the chicken thing from the Paldean Fates, I believe. Now, the thing might be a little bit annoying because we do put a lot of energies on our Pokemon as it is. Both of the small and the big Iron Hands, they need at least 3. And if we want to use Ampu very much, we need 4. So that would be 5 when he has that chicken thing active. And obviously the damage gets boosted too. So this could be a little bit troublesome, but I think I'll be alright. If I just start attacking super quick, I'll overwhelm him. And yes, I do run the regular Iron Hands. It can do 160 on Rule Box Pokemon, so it's pretty much the same as the other one, but he's a regular dude. I'm thinking he's alright. I mean, utilizing regular Pokemon as opposed to Rule Boxes when you can could be good. Dealing a high amount of damage. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Oak here. We're drawing a lot of stuff, and I managed to see what I needed, finally. We're going for Electric Generator. I get 1. That's good. Go for the second one. See nothing. Too bad. And Trekking Shoes. Get my pickaxe. Keep drawing. You know. Okay, and now it's time to retreat. So the Mimikyu is useless. It's not going to serve as any good wall when we run so many regular Pokemon. That's another benefit of Miraidon. These little tricks won't work. You can just put heavy pressure with just a regular basic. So put a bunch of energies on the EX and get my first prize. So far so good. We had a little bit of a slow start, but this guy isn't doing that much either. Yeah, these decks that need time to set up, trying to utilize multiple resources, and are just slower than our deck, they're easy prey. Miraidon is just so fast, so broken. Okay, Espatha EX. Now I remember your name. So he switches onto it. I think he should be able to get the kill easy here. But then, okay, boss's orders, and he picks on... What? He just picked on the same Pokemon. I guess he did this just to try and draw more cards with Mew. And it's Miraidon he wanted to kill. Just 120. That was bad. But, mate, all I gotta do now is just use Iron Hands. Even if I don't get the extra prize with Ampu very much, I'm still gonna kill you. I believe I should do enough if we just get the last Cobalion down. So I'm gonna go for it. Go ahead. You basically, with all of the like damage adders you have, you can add up to 100 damage, which is incredible. So it's exactly enough for me to get the kill. I mean, you get 80 from the Cobalions, you get 20 from the tool. You have other options as well if you wanted to run the A-Spec plus 50. It wouldn't be bad. Quite honestly, it makes Iron Hands EX even more of a monster. The range of the cards you're going to be able to get extra prizes on. But, I mean, in this case, I just want to keep things simple, I guess. The Prime Catcher is my choice for A-Spec so far. Here, at least. And, I mean, this guy, yeah, I just killed this dude. He played down the Mew there, the Mewtwo. These guys are just easy as all hell pray. I just use the Prime Catcher. I switch back, and then you're just gonna get 3 prizes. Iron Hands for the broken unfair win. Gotta say that. I mean, even though I use these cards, I do acknowledge they're broken as fuck. And, you know, Pokemon isn't balanced at all with their designs. That's why they piss me off compared to the olden days. Anyway, so Prime Catcher, we're going for this. All I gotta do is use Ampy very much. I do exactly the amount of damage I need to do. I could have just picked on Mewtwo, or Mew even. And that's a GG. So these are the matches, guys. I hope you enjoyed this double feature. I'll be back with more matches with this deck. I sort of enjoy using it, even if it's unfair. So I hope you guys enjoyed them. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What-a?